Good morning. So it is approaching 7. We are, it's Saturday, it's August 20th. So we're talking 20 miles today. So we got up pretty early, got up at 6. Still takes a while to get breakfast and a couple pieces of toast, cup of coffee. Get ready to run. Still need to stretch a little bit, warm up. 20 miles today. I don't know, the 20s have always been a big deal to me. From a basic training perspective, the introductory marathon training, you end at 20. So in theory, as you heal, you kind of end up to 26. So I guess in my mind, this means that if I can get through today, that worst case is I'm ready to go. But I still plan on doing more. The week was good. It was supposed to be a 5, 5, 5, 4. But since I'm off this week and not off next week, I traded the 8. So I just did a 5, 8, 5, 4. Next week I'll go ahead and take that 5. So start running 8 miles before work is a little tough. So they were all good runs around, 8s. I think there was an 8:05 or an 8:10 there. So great midweek runs. Mine's starting to get wrapped around this. 20 miles. A little worried. It's supposed to be 100 degrees today. So, and it's daughter's Joetta's birthday. So we'll be at the pool for a couple hours. So that'll be interesting. This happens about every other year. I go running for like 20 miles and then go sit in the pool for a couple hours. So 2 laps of 10. A little concerned about that, but I need another bottle of water to get 3. So I'm gonna go hydrate fairly well. Run 1, pick up 2 bottles of water. One's just a throwaway bottle that I'll throw away at Mom's house. So it's only like 70 degrees right now, but it's going to climb, so that second lap is going to be hot. So a little bit behind where I want to be right now from a time perspective. Next week is the Canby Marathon, Canby Half Marathon. So we're going to do 20 today and 13 next week. Well, see how it goes. Chat more when I get back. Well, 20 miles later. Yeah, that was tough. In the end, it was an 8:03, so really happy about that. It's warm. No, I wouldn't say it's hot, but I was sweating really bad. So I at about second lap, mile I don't know, 15 or so, I started getting that stitch in my side, and it got worse and worse and worse. Of course, then you stress, and then it tightens up even more, and you can't breathe. And so about mile 17, 16, something like that, I ended up stopping and walking for about a half a block maybe. I just couldn't breathe. I mean, it was like, I couldn't take any deeper breath than that. So I had to take a break. And so I was really worried about getting going again, but walked for about half a block and then way out near the dahlias. I was not happy, but kind of caught my breath, able to breathe again, at least somewhat, and then started running again, and got back to about like an 8:10 pace. I had been putting in like 7:55s, and then about 18 I ran out of water. I was conserving this tiny little bit of water left. So I was thirsty. I was out of water. So about 19 or 18 and a half or so, I ended up walking another half a block. I was just out of energy. But that didn't last terribly long. got back going again, because I was thinking, well, you know what, a 9-minute pace is better than a 15-minute pace, so ended up putting in like a 8:40 the last mile, but with all of it together, it was an 8:03, so, you know, I wanted to run the whole thing, but, you know, jeez, flies. I wanted to run the whole thing, but, you know, that's what it's about. It's about, I guess, managing, you know, the issues. I couldn't breathe, I was struggling, so I had to pause and catch that back up. Did, got back running. It's all about, you know, the long run anyway. So, it was good. Not exactly what I wanted, but it was good. It's not, like I said, it's not terribly hot, but I was just sweating and sweating and sweating. So, it's good. Now off to the birthday party later with a bunch of kids in a pool, but at least I get to sit in a pool. Relax my legs. So, good. Next week, Canby Half Marathon. I'll get another one of these. Alright. Later.